Hi, all. Good morning from Australia. We are live now. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Rini. I'm settled here in Australia with my husband and two little boys, originally from South India, Kerala. I have lovely Marwa with me, all the way from USA, joining me in today to discuss on a topic which is quite relevant to everybody out there. The four fears we had before we started our digital business. So I'll let her introduce herself and then we'll go jump straight into the topic. Thank you, Marwa, for joining us today. We would love to hear your story, your version, and all your thoughts about the four fears you had. First, we will just hear about you. A brief introduction about you, please.
Hi, Renee. Thank you so much for having me. Hi, everyone. I'm so happy I'm here, whether you're joining us live or watching the replay. My name is Marwa Youssef. I'm originally from Tunisia, but I live here in USA for the last 13 years. I'm a mom of two. I'm an educator and a proud digital business owner. Yeah, we're gonna talk about something that we felt before starting or launching our online business.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
really real and personal, right?
true. Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
So, yeah, fear was something which was actually putting me off to start my business for almost 5 years. The main fear what I had was, what if it is a scam? Because it's too good
Yes.
to be true. Whatever I was watching, and whenever I switched on the social media, it's maybe because I was just looking for the options. The universe was just showing me all these videos, and I was like, maybe it's a scam. Maybe it's a scam." 5 years I wasted of my life. I wish I started earlier. So that was my main fear. What was your main fear, Mava, when
It's
before you
exact,
started?
the exact same thing. 2022, I came across an ad and I'm like, oh, this is too good to be true. What if it's a scam? Because we hear about like businesses and then persons and stuff like that. And I was skeptical. I always had that fear in the back of the head, like, is this real? Should I take a look? So for like 2 years, I kept seeing all these ads, but I kept telling myself, oh, this is too good to be true. It's not meant for me. I don't want to risk it and all of that. That was the fear. That was the fear talking in my head, right? So
Yeah,
yeah, that's number one. That's number one,
yeah,
which I get it. I get it because a lot of things are
yeah,
going on online and people are trying to be safe. Yeah.
yeah, true. And then the fear of judgment was there for me because what will my friends and family think about me when if I start the business? Then I was like, why am I thinking about them? It is my life. By the end of the day, I'm doing it for my kids and myself. They're not going to come and pay my bill. They're not going to take care of my kids if something happened to me tomorrow. So I had to just put them away. All those kind of thoughts of judgment, fear of what people would think. I just kept them away and I just spoke to my husband. I was fortunate enough, I'm still fortunate enough that my husband is very supportive with me to
Okay.
this for me to start the business, which is good. But not everybody can have that.
Right.
But I'm blessed. I'm blessed. And so I was not worried. As long as my husband is with me, I have nothing else to fear. So I was
Yeah.
like, let us just start it. So that is there. Everybody has this fear of judgment, what the society would think, especially coming from a Indian culture. We have that tendency of what will others think? What will the next door neighbor think if we do something? We should stop doing that. By the end of the day, it is our life. We are not going to live really long. Life is extremely short, and our family needs us the most. Our priority should be our why. Why are we starting the business? Your why can be anything. It may be your mortgage, you want to pay it off, or you want to reduce it, or it may be your kids, it may be your kids' education, it may be your family, somebody would be sick, you really want to be there for them physically and then still earn. Your why can be anything. Just do not think about what others would think, because if we start thinking about what others will think, we cannot live our life, we cannot please everyone. So that was there for me big time, fear of judgment, which I just ignored by the end of the day, and then I was like, it's not worth it."
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
did you
Yeah.
have that kind of fear of judgment at all?
Definitely. Definitely. I was scared of what people might think, friends and family, and even strangers online. Keep
Yeah.
in mind that I haven't posted anything about me, like on social media at all. All I did when I using the social media is just scrolling and watching. I haven't
Mm.
posted anything. And I also in real life, I really feared my friends and family judgment. Like, are you really doing this? You have no background on business or marketing and any of that. Um,
Yeah.
Maybe they were not taking me seriously, you know. These are the fear of judgment was really a big thing because I had the first step of me to saying, okay, I might do it, right? And then this fear kept coming,
Mm.
and like, especially by people I know, you know, those little
Yeah.
voices like, she thinks she's an entrepreneur now. Like, that helped me back a while too.
I know. And then the next fear which I had was, can I do it with my busy life? I was already busy, extremely busy with my full-time job. And I had two little boys. When I started my business, my boy was less than a year old, and he's now 16 months, over 16 months now. And I had, my hand was full. You name it. You go for work, you come back, you have the kids, you have the family, you're taking the kids for karate, all the extracurricular activities. Then you have to keep the house clean, make sure that you're providing for your family by cooking and stuff. As a woman, you never
Yeah,
have a rest. We go to
absolutely.
bed late and we wake up early, and we are still like a mission. Full time, we are just working. And I was like, where am I going to squeeze this? Then I realized I spend a lot of time on social media for
Yeah,
no reason.
yeah,
And I used to think that that is my me time. And I used to think that I am relaxing, but I never relaxed actually. After spending hours of scrolling on social media and seeing the beauty of others' life, by the end of the day, I don't sleep, go to bed with a relaxed mind or a happy heart. It will be some kind of disturbance of seeing that why am I not anywhere? That kind of feeling I had a lot. And then I thought, why not use that social media scrolling time into something productive? So,
yeah.
will I have time for it was another kind of fear. It wasn't a fear, but then it was,
Yeah,
yeah,
fear of not.
yeah, it was a fear. Like,
Just,
will I be able to squeeze this into my busy schedule?
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I'm doing it really well with my busy schedule, and I
Oh,
still have time for myself. I still have time for Netflix. I still
absolutely.
have time for a little bit of social media, which is healthy, not an
Yeah.
unhealthy scrolling time, which
And
is good.
people,
It's our priority.
that's true because when people think of
Yes.
as a business, they might think of a traditional business being
Oh
out
yeah.
24/7, being busy with employees and inventory and all of that. That's a lot of time and a lot of and energy will be consumed. But this is totally different. All you need just
Yeah.
an hour or two during the day, and you decide what when you're gonna spend that hour or two during your day, during your busy day, whether you're a stay-at-home mom or you have a full-time job. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah,
Is there any other fear which actually troubled you? Which anything else which it kind of really disturbed you when you thought of the business opportunity?
yes, I felt
Or
like maybe I'm not enough because I didn't have a degree in business. I didn't know anything about marketing, as I said, and I felt like a total beginner. And
mm,
that made me feel like doubted my decision
mm,
to launch
mm,
my online business. But what changed everything for me was realizing that fear does not go away. You know, you just learn to walk with it. So I
yeah,
stopped waiting for confidence and I start building it through action. You know, I began really small and I said, let me just try one step after another. You know, I also reminded myself of my why I wanted to
yeah,
do this from the beginning,
mm,
not just for
mm,
money, but for the freedom, the growth,
mm,
and providing for myself that I could. You know, it's something, and I also wanted to build something for my kids.
yeah,
And I, and besides all of that, I wanted to prove to myself that I can do it. And guess what? Once I
yeah,
launched, I realized most of these fears weren't even real. They were just
true,
stories in my head, you know.
yeah.
And I encourage everyone, if you ever felt this way, scared to start, scared to fail,
Yeah.
you're not alone. You're not alone. Once you come to our business, you'll have a mentor and coach and a whole community. I think
Yeah.
we have more than
2 lakh
250,000
56, 2,56,000 people right now
people.
as we speak. Yeah.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
get to know Rini from across the world in Australia, but merely just seeing each other during these trainings, right, Rini?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, it's such an amazing community. I do not know how to explain it. You have the automated system which actually works even when you are sleeping, when you're taking care of your kids, you are preparing. When I was just preparing my son for school, business is just running in the background. But in a real job, that doesn't happen. You need to
yeah.
physically go and sit there. Like how Mava said, if you have a traditional business, you need to make sure that you have staffs. You are, I mean, paying for them, make sure that they are available all the time, provide annual leave for them, the inventory, stock take, shipping, you name it, all the technical side. You don't need even a space for this. All you need is your mobile, and wherever you are, you need to have internet connection. You're fine. I can do it even when I'm going to go get my son from school. When I'm waiting in the car, I can still run my business. When I'm at
Absolutely.
the airport waiting for my flight, I still run my business.
Yeah.
Anywhere, even in the traffic, when my husband is driving and we are stuck, we are talking, I can still run my business. It is as flexible as that. Imagine the kind of peace it gives to you. You
Oh my
wouldn't
God.
know it unless you started, isn't it, Mava?
Yes.
We all,
And
we all
I was
have,
telling you
yeah,
about my son today. So I was thinking to myself, because my son called me from school because he was sick and he couldn't finish his school day. And on my way, I'm like, if I had a traditional job or
yeah,
even a traditional business, it would take me, it would be a hard for me to ask for a permission from my boss to go pick up my son, to take the half a
yeah,
day off. Now I have the time freedom that I always wanted. And thank God,
yeah,
I have
yeah,
that flexibility in my life.
yeah. And then there was this fear that everybody asks us as well. I did not have that fear in my heart because I knew that if I'm setting my heart into it, and I was so convinced about the system when I went
Mhm.
through all the information. But I heard these kind of questions come from many people. What if I fail?
Yeah.
Many people who come asking about this opportunity ask us, what if I fail? What I want to say is everybody gets the same formula, everybody gets the same system, same support.
Trainings. Yeah.
You are the variable, isn't it? Mama,
Yes.
what do you want to say about
Yeah.
that? Did you have that fear of failure?
I
Did
did. I
you?
did. As I told you, because I didn't have any background in business and marketing and even tech. I'm
Yeah,
not a tech savvy, and I know you
yeah,
know that, right? I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
a
That is
tech
okay.
savvy
We all
whatsoever.
are learning. Yeah,
But all I, all my fears went away as soon as I let myself be coachable. As
yeah,
long as you are a coachable person, you can learn this from zero and you can build yourself from ground zero up because
yeah,
everything is laid out to us, laid out to you through trainings. You have the support, as we said, from the mentor and coach, and you have the whole community available.
yeah,
So so there is no, and so as you said, you're the variable here. If you work,
yeah.
you get paid for your hard work you've done, right? It's up to you because the
Mm,
formula is the same for everyone,
yeah.
and that's the
And
beauty of
and
it.
I know recently, just 2 days back, I read this success story of one of our business partners, 30-year-old lady who paid her mortgage off within 3 years into the business. She
Wow,
also had the same formula. Another person who wouldn't have started the business off really well also had the same formula. It's what you put into it which will
yes,
bring the difference. So
absolutely.
you are the variable. You will not fail. Only if you choose to fail, you will fail. We are
Yeah,
here to support. We are here to take care of you. All your fears, doubts will be cleared. All what you need to do is take the first step. reach out to us. You can message either me or Marwa asking for more information. We will send you the first step of the whole process is to watch a free webinar. We'll send you the link so that you can watch the link. And thank you so much for listening to us today. And I'm sure our fears will be relatable to all the women out there, especially working moms. You would be able to relate with us because we are all having the same mind of a mom. We are moms, and so we have the same fear. But we are laser focused women who are drived for success, and we want to live with a purpose. We want a legacy. We want to build a legacy for our kids. This business is the right one. You can build it and you can just pass it on to your kids. It has the
Absolutely.
potential for it. So do not waste your time like how we wasted. Mava wasted 2 years. I wasted 5 years. Don't waste your time. Jump in and get started and build your own legacy and your own business in your own name. It's such a great feeling. Trust me, you will enjoy it. Only if you
Oh,
get started, you
yeah.
will know it. And thank you
Yeah.
so much, Mama, for joining us for such a
Oh,
quick live. Yeah,
yes. I love
it's a
it. And
pleasure. It's a pleasure to hear
it's a
your part of the story.
thank you so much for having me. And all I say is the same as you said. And if you're thinking, guys, of starting your business, don't let fear write your story. Just be
Yeah,
brave, and you are braver than you think. Thank you,
true.
Renee, again. Appreciate
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, all, for tuning in or watching the replay. We wish you the best and we hope that you take the right choice for your life and for your kids. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye.